Our first Beauty with a Purpose semi-finalist is Indonesia.
Bunga has become a victim of her own uncle's sexual abuse when she was just 5 years old. In Jakarta today, Bunga along with her mother seek for justice.
Ini yang melakukan paman tirinya. Ini kejadian bukannya sekali dua kali, udah sering.
While the path they tread grows increasingly heavy, this precious little soul must also face her traumatic past.
Perilakunya juga ngomong sendiri, nangis sendiri, emosi sendiri, marah-marah sendiri. Dia nggak bisa sekolah selama setahun lebih. Dia nggak bisa keluar rumah, nggak bisa bermain dengan anak-anak lain.
I encourage and accompany her to take the essential psychological support she needs. Mawar, a deaf and mute girl, experienced sexual abuse at the age of 15. This painful incident involved her very own cousin. This even led to Mawar becoming pregnant, and sadly her pregnancy went undetected even by herself until she ultimately had a miscarriage. Living in a quiet village in Panimbang, Pandeglang, Banten, Mawar may not have the gift of speech and is not proficient in using sign language, but her unwavering spirit to have a voice continues to burn bright. In response to Mawar's need, we've reached out Mr. Wahyudin, a sign language specialist, fostering not only improved family communication, but also empower her to find her voice.
Speak up, even when your voice trembles. Walaupun suara kalian bergetar atau kecil, tapi kalian tetap harus speak up.
From these many cases, there's a huge calling inside me to initiate a movement for survivors of sexual abuse to be able to speak up for themselves, speaking for justice, and embark on the path towards healing and recovery. I name this movement Break the Silence. I have been traveling across different cities in Indonesia, raising awareness, encouraging speaking up, and providing education as an act of prevention. And to help victims on its recovery process, nurturing the flicker of hope, igniting the spark of resilience to help them find inner peace and pursue personal growth to help them become the best version of themselves. The Ministry of Women's Empowerment and Child Protection also support my campaign movement. And one of the solutions my campaign provides is through training for trainers for hundreds of prospective volunteers against child sexual abuse, both in cities and various regions.
Miss Audrey bisa menjadi tempat untuk membuka awareness bagi anak-anak kita yang mengalami kekerasan itu sangat membantu kami dalam sisi pemerintahan untuk memberikan layanan terbaik.
Meanwhile, Bunga Mother's effort to persistently raise her voice have yielded results. The judge imposed an 8-year sentence on the perpetrator. This is not the end. More and more will dare to speak up. This fight will resonate even louder, especially when you take part in this movement. Kept it all inside and hurt unseen, I know. Let's together break these vicious cycles of sexual abuse to bring love in the midst of hatred, hope in the midst of disparity, and light in the midst of darkness.
Wow, well done. Please welcome Audrey Vanessa from Indonesia. Now, Audrey, obviously we've just seen your presentation, and so this evening you've got a book. I believe you've moved on since your presentation.
Yes, so thank you so much, Steve, before that. Thank you so much for choosing me as one of the finalists of Beauty with a Purpose. I know that every one of us has our own callings in life, and I have been asking God, the purpose, what's my purpose in this earth, in this world? And I have been searching these callings for my entire life. And I know one thing for sure, that God has led me towards this path to bring hope for the hopeless, to be the voice of the voiceless. And so I hope that through my project, Beauty with a Purpose, it will resonate even louder. It can continue not only for Indonesia, but I can collaborate with every one of you here so that everyone can bring their purpose in their life. And Steve, this is also one of the project. It's the after. So on the video, we have been talking about the prevention of how we can prevent this sexual abuse keep on happening to the children. But I want to do more and more. And so this book is for the recovery journey for the children. So thank you, Monesh. Thank you, everyone. And I have made it in English and in Bahasa, and I'm looking forward to do it on every language as well, so that we can all celebrate and we can all give it to every children around the world who needs our help. And I'll just show you a bit of the book, if that's all right.
Wow, this is going to be longer than your video presentation, I think. But it's fantastic. This is on the rehabilitation. You said there was some useful passages in there for me as well. I'm looking forward to seeing. There we are. Wonderful.
So there's one chapter, it says, meet real life heroes. And so this is the story of all the survivors, so that everyone who reads this book knows that they're not alone in this journey. Many have walked this path before them. Many are standing with them, and many have successfully recovered. And this is one of the survivors. It's in the video. It's her drawing. And she said she wants to become a Miss Indonesia when she grows up, because she wants to do more and more for every children that also endures the same thing. And I hope through this we can all speak up and break the cycles of sexual abuse. Thank you so much.
And let's hope that that young lady one day is the entry for Indonesia for Miss World. Thank you very much, Audrey Vanessa, our first finalist, semi-finalist in the Beauty with a Purpose. Thank you.
Now it's the turn of Indonesia and Audrey Vanessa. And Audrey has completed a first-class degree in commerce and a master's degree in banking and finance. She's currently working as a TV host and motivational speaker, if I can say that correctly. Welcome, Indonesia.
Namaste world, beloved judges and beloved sister. Health is something that is very important to all of us, and it shouldn't be a privilege, it should be a fundamental right for everyone. So in our pursuit for a better world, let's not forget something that is very important. Something issue that is very critical, which is stunting in children. So according to the UN data, in 2020, there is 149 million children facing stunting worldwide. And most of these children are facing stunting because there is lack of nutrition, because the mothers often focus on providing food that are rich in carbohydrates and often forget the importance, which is vitamins and protein. Imagine everyone, in a newborn baby, there are 100 billion neurons on the brain stem alone. And can we imagine how stunting will definitely have an impact on the qualities of life of an individuals, and most often leading to chronic illness. And more than that, we can see as well that this will have an impact on the cognitive development, also on the brain development, and in the future, of course, it will impact on the education and the career performance of the children. And so it comes to a question, how do we even expect children to thrive at education and to build a nation when in reality, their growth developments are not optimal because of lack of nutrition? And so this is something that we all should overcome together. We can overcome stunting in many ways through public education, monitoring the growth development of the children, and also educating the mothers on the proper nutrition for the children, but not forgetting the importance of digitalizations. Digital in healthcare will really help to provide all this information and education to the mothers in a faster way. And more importantly, the government will be able to collect data accurately and provide an interventions faster, both in individuals and community levels. And I have been so grateful because I have the opportunity to work together with the Ministry of Health in Indonesia and creating a model as like a demo video to be distributed to mothers around Indonesia, thousands of them, providing information on the growth developments of the children, and also we can see the change on the heights and the weights of the children so that we can detect earlier on stunting, and we can also provide the preventions and the solutions for it. And so from here we can see how digitalizations can help tackle not only stunting but almost all healthcare issues. And so together, I would like to invite all of us joining hand to hand together to overcome this issue of stunting and to emphasize on the importance of healthcare for all. Because health is for everyone, and health is not a personal matter, but it is a collective asset that will help build a brighter tomorrow, a brighter future. So let's feed their growth today and shape a brighter tomorrow. Because in a healthy body, there is a healthy mind and a healthy soul. And so, this is my mission. Thank you so much.
Sebagai orang tua, sebagai keluarga bisa menjadi tempat aman, tempat perlindungan bagi anak. Jadi mereka mau bercerita, mereka bisa pulih, dan akhirnya mereka bisa mendapat kasih sayang. Teredukasi ya. Tahu gitu, tadinya kan apa sih anak juga apa-apa disebut sama orang bahwa kita ya nggak boleh.